Hi guys, it's Allie. Thank you guys so much for your patience with this channel. It's been on the struggle in 2018. I know I've been up and down in terms of posting content, but I am really invigorated about the channel, really revitalized and excited to kind of revive the channel in a way and bring it back to what it used to be back in the day when I first started. I want to start posting more regularly. I want to start posting regularly and bringing you multiple videos a week. And I have like swatches done and all that kind of stuff, so I'm really just stay on me. Stay on me on social media if I'm not posting. Stay on me. I may not post a lot on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm always on Instagram like all day. Not all day, but I'm on there like a couple times a day at different pockets of time. So for sure, shout me out, call me out, whatever you want to call it. If I'm not posting, call me out, okay? Just do it. Because I do want to start bringing you guys regular content again. I've expressed many times that the channel goes up and down because my interests change. And I feel like with nail polish, I kind of pigeonholed myself into these live swatch and reviews, which are fun, but they just are a lot of work to put together. So I have some other video ideas that are still dealing with nail polish, and then some other things that I want to do on the channel. But I have some other ideas that I would like to incorporate so that I don't burn out on the live swatch and reviews. And so just stay on me. Just stay on me. Just call me out. Call me out. Okay? Call me out. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about this brand new brand to me named Nadalina or Nadalina, not really sure how to pronounce it, but they reached out to me on Instagram a while ago. I want to say it was a few months ago, and they asked if I would be interested in reviewing some of their nail polish, and of course, absolutely. So they sent me 4 polishes. They asked what I liked, and I said that I would review anything, but I typically gravitate toward cool tones, even though I know you guys like your pinks and reds. I typically gravitate toward cool tone nail polish. So they sent me 4 polishes to try out, and I just wanted to quickly show you the box that they came in individually. So they have these little tabs on the side, and you pull it out, and then there's the polish. I think this is a really cute idea for gifts, but not something that I really need for every single polish if I were to order a lot of polishes from them. So just, yeah. I do like that the boxes have what they're all about and everything on the back. That's really nice. You don't have to do any guesswork in terms of what's in your polish or whatnot. I like that. Alright, so let's get on some brand information. So Nadalina is a 9-free company. I think they're actually Nadalina Cosmetics. They're a 9-free company. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, and they are halal, am I pronouncing that right? Certified water permeable. So this is water permeable nail polish. Now generally water permeable polish allows oxygen and water to pass through the polish and get to the nail. And they're claiming, Nadalina Cosmetics is claiming that the formula helps to improve the quality of your manicure. They say that it makes it chip resistant and allows your manicure to last anywhere from 4 to 7 days. I can't verify the claims because, for one, I haven't tested that. 2, I don't really know much about it. I haven't done any research on it, so I can't say yes or no, it does or doesn't work. But I'm going to link their blog post that talks about all of this in the description box for you. It's all about water permeable nail polish, and I know that like Orly does water permeable polishes as well. I think that's their breathable line or something. So they go into a lot of detail in the blog post, Nadalina Cosmetics, so I'm going to link that in the description box for you if you're interested. Alright, so here is the Nadalina Cosmetics brush. It's a great brush to me. It's medium width. It is super flat, and that's exactly what I like. I think that's the easiest way to apply nail polish. If you're interested, I'm going to also have more brand information in the description box for you. Alright, so order information, yes, these were sent to me, so I don't have order information. However, these polishes are retailing for $15 a piece, and they each contain 13.3 milliliters. They do come in these square bottles, so if you're not a fan of these square bottles, then I would skip. I think they're so cute, especially with the gold cap. It's a beautiful polish to display, so I'm a fan. In fact, I might like put up a special rack in my bathroom and put these 4 polishes up. Anyway, they're definitely pricey, but given the formula and, you know, the fact that they're water permeable and all of this, perhaps that's why the price is higher. Again, I don't know a lot about it, so I can't justify it. I also can't shoot it down and bash it either, so there's that. This is not a collection, this is just a haul, and I have 4 polishes for you. And without further ado, we're going to hop in, and I'm going to interrupt myself really fast to ask if my swatches are big enough for you guys. So I've received a couple of comments in the past, maybe 6 or 7 videos, saying that they wish that the swatches were bigger. I've looked at my videos on my phone, tablet, 2 computers, and TV, and the swatches are big enough for me. Like, I don't need to see into a person's soul to see the polish applied to the nails. But if you guys of large consensus are feeling like, hey, we could use some bigger swatches, then I will go back to making them full screen if that's what you guys want. Just let me know in the comment section, because like I said, I've watched my videos on my phone, my Samsung, what is this, the S7, old cell phone. I've watched it on this. I've watched it on my tablets, 2 tablets, my iPad and my Samsung tablet. I've watched it on 2 computers, my work computer, my personal computer. I've watched it on my TV upstairs and my TV downstairs. I've watched it on a lot of devices, and for me, like, that's a good, the swatch size is fine. So just let me know, because maybe I'm just biased because I'm staring at the swatches all the time when I'm putting the videos together. So just let me know if you want bigger swatches, and I can do that. On to the haul. So the first polish that I have is called Fifi, and this is a stark white polish. It's just a plain stark white polish. The consistency of Fifi is normal to thick, as most whites are either going to be watery thin or really thick. I felt like this one was a nice in-betweener. It's a little on the thick side, but kind of in between. Very decent coverage on the first coat. Minimal streaks, but there are some there. On the second coat, it does get completely opaque. However, I will say that typically what happens when you have a white that has good coverage, it tends to not self-level. It tends to be a little bit chalky and not self-level that easily. That is a problem with Fifi. It doesn't self-level so easily, so you might need a third coat to make it even. You can get it opaque in 2, but you might need a third just to make it even all the way across the nail. I use 3 coats both in the live swatch and the swatch picture for that reason. It dries to a glossy finish, and I rated Fifi at 4.25 out of 5 stars. And just for kicks, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these names right, but just bear with me. Next we have Mon Grey. This one is what I would describe as a muted lavender with dove gray undertones to it. It's really pretty, something that of course I'm gonna like. This one had a thin consistency. It was actually very thin. So not my favorite consistency. However, it went on the nails, you know, okay. It was a little bit sheer and streaky on the first coat, but it wasn't terrible for a thin formula. It wasn't awful. It does get opaque in 2, but I did use 3 in my swatch picture just to make sure under brighter lighting that it was completely opaque. I did use 3 coats in the swatch picture. It has a glossy finish, and I rated Mongray at 4.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, next we have Arwizzay. Arwizzay? I have no idea how to pronounce this. But this one is kind of like a darker sister to Mon Grey, as you can see them together. And Arwizzay, whatever. This one I would describe as a muted purple with medium gray tones. The consistency of this one was quite normal. It was a nice polish, decently pigmented and very even on the first coat. Just a tiny bit sheer, so I did need 2. It gets opaque in 2. I would say some people will stop at 1 because it's going to be fine for them, but I could see just a few sheer spots, so I needed 2. I used 2 coats both in the live swatch and in the swatch picture. It dries to a glossy finish, and I rated Arwizzay at 4.75 out of 5 stars. And the last polish we have is called Shaz Manaz. The photo that I took does suggest that this one is a little bit more of a blue-toned turquoise, when in reality it leans a little bit more on the green side. I would say the camera is showing, right now, the camera is showing you pretty true to its color. It's more of a green turquoise than it is a blue-toned turquoise. The consistency of Shaz Manaz was thick, which I loved. It was pretty close to a 1 coater, but my Stark nail line required 2 coats. A lot of people are going to stop at 1, guys. I don't really know if you need more than 1 if you don't have that Stark nail line. I do, so I did. But yes, over time I think this will thicken up even a little bit more and probably become a true 1 coater, so that's always a plus. But yeah, I used 2 coats both in the live swatch and in the swatch picture. It dries glossy, and I rated Shaz Manaz at 5 out of 5 stars because I truly think most people can stop at 1 coat. Now you guys know I keep it real on my channel, and so I'm going to keep it real in this haul as well. I am not a $15 polish wearer, so I'm not going to parade in this video as though I would personally go to this site and buy a $15 polish. If you're looking for water permeable nail polish, or you're looking for cruelty-free, vegan, 9-free, all of those categories that they hit, then absolutely this is a great brand to go with because they're offering all of that. However, I personally don't spend that much on nail polish. I would love to see them kind of get rid of the box that these come in, and that I'm sure would cut down on some of the costs. So I would love to see them dump this and bring the cost of the polish down if possible. Again, I don't know if perhaps the formula is causing them to charge $15, or if because it's just a really cute polish, if they're trying to make it a boutique brand and just charge, you know, $15 per polish. I don't really know. If I wouldn't buy it, I don't want to sit here and, you know, pretend like I would. So those are my thoughts on the polishes and the haul. If you were looking for big swatches, I do have swatches on my Instagram and Facebook pages. I do all of my, well, I should start putting all of my swatches on there. I think I missed the Essie collection, but lately I've been putting all of my live swatches in short Instagram videos and posting them on Instagram and Facebook. So if you follow me there, you can see a swatch that will take up your phone there. Otherwise, anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts on the brand and on these polishes. And otherwise, I will just see you guys in the next video very soon. Bye.